So, like, oh yeah, I had forgot to tell y'all that the shelter had called me, the facility had called me. I was so cute. I had forgot to tell y'all right that the facility had called me, the shelter had called me and was like, the kids counselor had called me, the one who planned all the kids like the one who plans all the kids trips and stuff, right? So she had called me last Friday and she was like, I want you to come up here and Angie, because I got some idea of book days and stuff, right? So initially when she called me, I was like, hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. She was like, she didn't feed me for that. She was just like, when I was like, hey, how you doing? Blah, 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 things going. She was like, well, I'm calling you because it's an aftercare program going on Sunday, and I would like, I had text to my J some book days and stuff, right? So I'm looking like it's kind of odd that I'm asking her how she doing. She wants to know how she doing or whatever, right? So she's talking, so she's like, I packed some my J book bag. I want you to come and get some my J book bag. Da 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 da. Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing good. So when she was talking, I don't know if she said Saturday or Sunday. So when I got off the phone with her, I called her back like I'm just trying to confirm. Did you say Saturday or Sunday? And she was like Sunday from 11 to 2. So last Sunday roll around and stuff. So I called her. I called her like 3 or 4 times. She didn't answer the phone. So I called somebody else, another counselor that worked there. Like, hey, Mary called me Friday, da da da. She said she had some back to school stuff for some projects. I'm just calling to confirm and see can I get it. Right? Hold on.
So I'm like, I'm just calling to see, can I come pick it up, baby? Why now one of them answered their phone? Now one of them answered their phone. But my whole thing is, it was kind of odd when she called me and she was like, when I was trying to say, hey, how you doing or whatever, she was just like, oh, well, the reason I'm calling, it was like she was like saying, forget all that, let me get out why I'm calling you. But what was the purpose of you calling me, talking about you had some school supplies, a book bag or whatever? So, and then when I call you the date and time I was supposed to come pick it up, you never answered your phone. Like, I don't get that shit. Like, y'all weird as fuck. That's why I'm so glad I got up out that shelter, like, about that facility. Because what was the reason of you calling me? Like, for real, why did you call me? And then now you act like you can't answer your phone. So, so what was the reason that you called me and now you act like you can't. I don't drink and I don't smoke, sorry. I don't drink and I don't smoke. So I would not be taking no shots of anything. So anyway, let me cut this off. Yeah. Each to each their own. I don't have anybody I don't have anything against somebody that does drink or smoke, but I'm just saying while you tell me to take a shot, I don't drink, I don't smoke. When have you ever heard me talk? Matter of fact, let me cut my comments off because I came here to say what I had to say. not to go back and forth with somebody about drinking and smoking. I don't drink, I don't smoke. So that's not what I came here to talk about. I came here to talk about how the fuck they call me from the facility, from the shelter, talking about coming get some stuff for Samaje. And then when I called them back the day they told me to come get it, won't nobody answer the phone. This is what I'm getting from that. Like, when I left there, I left there. I don't want to have nothing else to do with them. I don't know if that was their way of calling me and teasing me, saying that they having an aftercare program. Okay, an aftercare program is when you make it out the shelter, make it out the facility, and they still invite you to the facility so you can get the clothes and the shoes and whatever they have up there. I don't ever want to go back to that motherfucker anyway. Y'all, it's closed down. It's shut down. Y'all at a whole new location. So what was the purpose of you calling me, giving me the address to the new location, and then not answering your phone? That's a form of humiliation, because while I was there, I didn't look like or dress like or even felt like, and they didn't feel like I belonged there. So when I transitioned out and got my own house and did my own big one, what makes you think I want to come back there so y'all can ask me a whole bunch of questions and invade my life and be, invasive all over again? Like, what's that? Like a tease tactic? Because I don't give a fuck about none of y'all shit. My baby don't need nothing for school. I bought all his stuff for school, so fuck. And then I guess y'all thought I was gonna get belligerent, get mad, come up there. I already know. Y'all, I'm the reason the whole motherfucking operation got shut down. Y'all, the whole shelter, the whole thing got shut down. How I was living in an apartment, it was like 40, 50 of those big ass apartments. By them treating me dirty and nasty and by not finding me housing, they investigated their ass and closed the whole entire program down. And the little people that was left moved their ass all the way on the west side of Chicago somewhere. They in the ghetto, uh, opposed to a safe knit community. They done moved y'all ass to the west side of Chicago. Like, I already know y'all feel some type of way about me. Y'all been feeling some type of way about me. Like, what was the purpose of you calling and then didn't answer the phone? You know what I'm saying? Then the way you was talking when I was like, yeah, it's been, like a couple of months since I seen you. How are you doing? And she was like, well, the purpose of me calling you, baby, I wasn't coming up there because I don't know what the hell y'all was finna do to me. I ain't no telling what the hell y'all was finna. It was just a humiliation, trying to embarrass somebody. You want me to come up there with all the other moms so they can be looking at me, asking me questions. I'm done with that chapter of my life. I just want to move on with my life and start a new chapter. Like, get the fuck on. Yeah, and that just blew my mind. Like, I don't need anything from y'all. Like, I don't, I, I don't need a fuck thing from y'all. I thank God that I did learn a lot by being there. I thank God that I was able to navigate and get and advocate for myself and get myself out that situation, because I had to sit there and watch y'all house 40 to 50 women in front of me, and my child got a disability. Old people and people with disabilities, they come priority before anybody. Y'all wanted me to give up. Y'all wanted me to be sad, helpless, and probably bug up and go crazy in that motherfucker. Or y'all want no. And y'all saw I was on my shit, going out every day. And then when I finally accomplished my housing, it went back to the big people. It went back to the big bosses of the big bosses, and they looking like this girl been in here 2 years and she accomplished something that nobody else accomplished. Let me go on here and shut y'all down. Cause y'all, what are y'all doing with the funds? What are y'all doing with the money? What are y'all doing? And they was real mad that I didn't go to the new shelter so they can put my son down and get a payday from the for the funding. Cause what? Somebody moving in, y'all. They smart. They moving in at night. They moving in at night. They ass moving in at night. They ass moving in at night. When I moved in, when I had moved my furniture in, I think I moved in on a Saturday or a Sunday. I want to say a Sunday. Yeah, I think I want to say on the Sunday. But they was mad as fuck because I ain't getting my lease. I ain't getting my address. I ain't telling them where I was moving to. So they was extra fucking mad when I left. They ass was extra fucking mad when I left. So I just had thought about that and I had came to tell y'all that. But yeah, I don't drink. Baby, I be half life. I be half of the life. I am the life of the party. But yeah, I'm just so glad I got out that toxic ass environment. It was one toxic environment to the next toxic environment. Watching a movie, the baby sleep. So yeah, I was just coming to tell y'all how they called me to come back to the facility to get some of my jail book back. I don't need that motherfucking book bag. I got 17, 18 book bags here already. Y'all might put a hex on that shit. Some voodoo, hoodoo. I want shit from y'all. Cause I'm absolutely not telling y'all else where I live at. My address, I don't trust y'all hoes. But yeah. Shot. Take a shot for me. drinking and smoking, I'm not operating in the highest level. But when people be drinking and smoking, they vibrating low. They losing themselves. They slowly but surely slipping away. I want to be high vibrational. I want to be able to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want that low vibrational shit in my life no more. I want to be able to move shit with my mind. Can't do that drunk and high. Can't, can't vibrate high when you drunk and high. If shit knocks you off your square, you be lost. Lost. I keep telling y'all, don't get lost in the sauce.